This coronavirus may, in fact, be an invisible war of biological warfare, of making agents and releasing them and infecting large groups of population. We do know that there was a lab, a bioweapon lab, some amount of meters away from the Wuhan Seafood Market. Workers sold some of those animals to the outside public. They sold it to the Wuhan Seafood Market. The virus spread over to parts of China, then it spread over to Italy, and the virus came to the United States through the west in the East Coast. And what we in fact may be seeing with the rise of these virus spikes during the summertime is that cooling down is not going to work on the virus, and that it may be a man-made virus. And now that is the speculation right now behind biological war. Is Russia covering up the amount of people that have been suffered, diagnosed, or dying with the coronavirus? Population of 146 million. Donald Trump was born on the 14th day of June. He's been serving the Russians pretty well throughout his presidency. Fewer coronavirus cases. Is this real? Is Russia planting a biological weapon on the United States? Are they working on behalf of China? Their alliance with China and Russia? Who infected Iran? They're one of the leaders in coronavirus death polls. Which Zionist out there released a biological weapon into Iran? Are they trying to institute a central bank over there? Is biological war a means to do this? It's coronavirus. It's the KGB that may be responsible for creating this agent. This intelligence was then stolen by outside spies, so everybody has it. China, the United States. The United States may have implanted it in China from the Wuhan Military Games. The Chinese may have used it against citizens of Hong Kong. There are many theories out there. We know this is a biological weapon, but we knew it started somewhere. We knew it didn't start in the bat. Suddenly, 1,000 years later from the time, suddenly the bat has the coronavirus. Are we going to buy into this? Or is this purely manufactured from the outside, meant to be used as a bioweapon? Coronavirus, the KGB, 2020 crash, had the gematria 53 and 26. America may see a queen president selected if Joe Biden gets the coronavirus. All these themes right now associated with the election over at Milwaukee, it's going to tie into the sports events. The Bucks arena is where the NBA Finals is going to be. That's where the site of the DNC is going to be at. It's virus, that's 26. It's the Bucks, that's 26. Queen, 26. Putin. This is Putin's virus. What role does Russia play into this? Does he need to extend his presidential powers in Russia with this crisis? So sort of like Xi in China right now. Sanders is 26. Is Bernie going to get susceptible to this? Does Putin want to kill Biden and run Bernie against Trump? Is that what Putin wants from Joe Biden? Are we going to see a nerve agent from Russia? We've seen Russia kill people with nerve agents. They've done this in the UK. China, 26. How about the coronavirus outbreak for Italy? What if Juventus win the Champions League? Istanbul, 26. And now Juventus have 63 points in the table, but Joe Biden, the leading person to contend Trump, is a person of Irish descent. He pretty much won. He is pretty much winning the nomination, entering the convention after his St. Patrick's Day sweep. He is Irish, as a matter of fact. It's Ireland, it's Irish, it's COVID-19 that equals 63 and 36. How about the teams that Juventus are going to beat for the Serie A in the Champions League? Lazio, Pali, 63. How about Putin's invisible war? Is this going to be the biological war of this coronavirus? Are we going to hear more information from this come out? We see a World War III, and we see the rising emergence of military people in Congress, military candidates like Tulsi Gabbard and Pete Buttigieg. What if Buttigieg, a former intelligence officer in the Navy Reserve, knew about this bioweapon? Does he have a role in this administration. Buttigieg, bioweapon, 146. How about the fact that Russia and China may have the biological intelligence to use these means to retaliate against the United States, putting tariff restrictions on China? What if this is all to get back from the trade war? I mean, anything is possible. We do know that World War is planned by the elite. It's the virus, it's Putin, G that equals 41, Trump's war is 41, it's 2021 that adds up to 41. How about the whole role of Russia into this in World War III in the puppeteering of Donald Trump in office? How about Juventus about to win the Champions League 24 years later before this pandemic happens? How about the spike of Iran's deaths? How about the imminent war facing us right now? Iran, Russia, Juventus, female 24 and 42. It's war, that's 42. It's PSG, that's 42 and 15. G equals 15 and 33. It's St. Patrick's Day. Patrick equals 33. 33 weeks from St. Patrick's Day to the election. How about Massachusetts in 33, 6 Warren as the running mate? The 117th Congress in session in 2021. World War III, VP Warren, St. Patrick, Joe Biden's victory. How about the Zionists who are responsible for this? What if Iran and China and Russia were meant to be an alliance against the United States? What is Britain's role in the European Union? Are they weakening the EU by leaving the EU? Are these far-right movements helping Vladimir Putin out in the Middle East? Biowarfare and COVID both produce a corresponding match of 53. I have my suspicions with an invisible war happening, all from the book of Revelation. It's Biden's selection that equals 185 and 77. It's Donald John Trump and its stock market crash that equals 185. So we know that the military games occurred a week before the first positive case in China, a month before the first positive case. We do know that there are 6 strains of the virus in the United States, only one in China. Did the U.S. plot the bomb at China? Did China use biological war against their own people in Hong Kong? Is China retaliating against America for the trade war? Are the Zionists going out, carrying out biological war against Iran? Do they want to take over Iran's central bank? There's many agendas with this weapon. Russia and China and Iran are trying to help each other strengthen their militaries and mobilize more resources around the world, including in Syria. But what is the grander agenda with this stock market crash? Was Trump the puppet to bankrupt America and send it into a Great Depression and to borrow like a teenager would with this credit card? That's what's happening right now. And Iran's death toll is up right now. It is Russia right now that is producing quite a bit of biological warfare capabilities through its national intelligence agency. And just unbelievable what we have in store is that this may be a biological weapon of Vladimir Putin. Is KGB maybe heading it? World War III is 73 and 37. Giannis in the Milwaukee Bucks in election year. How about Joe Biden? World War III. How about Joe Biden's fake win over at Carolina, South Carolina? How about the fact that it's Chicago? You know, Donald Trump in Chicago. How about the Russian puppet Trumpsky as Demachev 127 and 37? How about biological war as Demachev 127 and 64? Did Donald Trump sell our secrets away to Russia and other countries around the world? Is this intelligence for sale? What role does Donald Trump have in this if America ends up facing as worse damage out there as the Italians are? What if that's going to happen? But we do know that this is a global agenda. To recap, it's Wuhan, it's virus V, it's Italy, that same match of Wuhan 67 and 22, and then we have, crisis. Here we have, the crash coming up this year, and the fact that it is Milan, the financial capital of Italy, where this crash occurred over at the province of Lombardy, is where it occurred. This is all a World War III, and whoever started this biological weapon may have started World War III. This may be an invisible war that is not fought with troops, but is with the killing of the virus. It may be invisible war is what we have. The invisible war of the deep state and Vladimir Putin. Is that what's happening? Something is happening if this virus does not go away during the summertime, in the later part of spring. This thing has to slow down. But we are right to be suspicious as long as it is yet to be proven if this virus is going to slow down during the summertime.